Hello guys, welcome back on the channel. It's Victor here. Man, Genesis Part 3 Rebirth. I'm binging these one after the other. First and second part were amazing. I love the animation. I love the story so far. I have a few questions, but I think they're gonna be addressed in this video. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video, man. If you're new here, say hello, like if you like the video, check my other 2-3 reactions on Overwatch. Comment down below, tell me what you think about the game, and subscribe. I would appreciate it.
The United Nations created Overwatch, and we won some victories.
Okay.
We thought the tide had turned. Unfortunately, it did not quite work out that way.
Let me guess.
But life had to go on.
Robots don't sleep. They don't need food. They don't feel stress. They don't feel fear. They don't feel distress, panic. Well, people do. They can bounce back. Human power makes fight back. Okay.
Any battle we won, the Anubis program was learning from its defeat.
Fuck.
We could never beat it the same way twice.
Fuck. You're creating more and more robots.
Or victory, depending on your point of view, seemed inevitable. And I know
Hold on a second, let me go back for a second. Author the untold story of Omnic A. Really? Is this guy a fucking writer? That's
Victory,
mad.
depending on your point of view, seemed inevitable. And I know I had no choice in the matter. I was under the control of the Anubis program.
Grand.
But it haunts me.
Okay.
All
And then
the Omnics had their major subroutines overridden and controlled by a lone god program. All except one.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Exactly. That's interesting.
Her sentience meant that she was immune to the Anubis directive.
Okay, now I see. So basically what they're telling us that even though even the robots that were existing currently in the world as helpers, and also and they were doing like house chores, and they were like in residential areas and whatnot, even those ones went rogue. They turned. Am I understanding that correctly? Let me go back. Hold on a second.
All the Omnics had their
major subroutines overridden.
major subroutines overridden and controlled by a
Okay, so that's what I'm getting now.
lone
Like
god
everything. It
program.
was kind of like that's why they were saying it was hitting
All
everywhere.
except one.
Not just the manufactured robots that were designed for war, but also the ones that got
Her sentience meant that she was immune
controlled.
to the Anubis directives. But if
Okay.
the AI could interface with all these Omnics, maybe Aurora could too.
Okay. Oh, that's your mommy there.
She was one of a kind. But we had found a way to replicate her,
Really?
to transmit her.
Don't you think you're supposed to replicate her if you'd had the means at the time before you let her go? I can't understand that, like, they invested, like, how does this even happen? You invest like millions of dollars in or whatever. I don't know how much they invested, but I'm just saying, like, a product like that, one of a kind, and they'd be like, all right, get a job or whatever, go in Tibet. I mean, get a job for what? She doesn't even need to eat, you know what I mean? It's very, very weird that they let her off, I don't know. Obviously, they were able
But
to
the
locate her
cost
now.
would be so incredibly high.
Don't tell me she's gonna die. No, because they said replicate her. Is that implying that she's gonna pass away? They're gonna clone her, basically, no? Oh, man. I don't feel good
Whatever
about this.
Aurora was looking for on her journey to Shambali, in that moment, she had found it.
We were pretty confident we knew what the results would be. But I will never fully understand what really happened in there.
Why is she crying? Are they gonna dismantle her, duplicate her, and then she won't be able to come back from this? What is happening?
Aurora gave us a chance.
She sacrificed. Is that what you're telling me? She sacrificed herself for you guys. Created in the...
Everything changed.
Yeah, let's
What's
see.
the strangest thing I ever saw?
They said no.
That moment would be known as the awakening.
The awakening.
For the first time in our existence,
Mm.
we were suddenly given a choice.
God.
Some chose to lay down their weapons. Some continued to fight the humans. But some of us chose to turn against the AI that had held us captive. We had a choice.
That's what it means, helping the humans. But
Overwatch
anyway.
seized the moment. They started a counteroffensive. It would take some time, but it was the start of us winning the war. The strikes and counter-strikes eventually drove the enemy forces to collapse.
Okay.
By some small miracle, we infiltrated and quarantined Anubis in Cairo. Months later, the war was
Really?
over. We had won.
Was that kind of like the main server, that statue? Or
got
like,
to know
I
some of
just
them.
thought that's kind of like
They
a
are
software, like a...
us. Reflections of us.
I didn't think it had...
Some are
Anubis
noble.
had a actual
Some I would
physical
trust
form.
with my life.
Hmm.
I suppose we all had an awakening.
The awakening. Of course I remember. For one brief moment, we were all connected and aware. What I remember more than anything else is her message. My friends, when I was born,
I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by the sudden rush of senses, emotions, choices. I was excited. Alive. It was frightening. But I found in facing fear, there is freedom. And through freedom, you can find your own
Oh
path.
man, I love that.
I have chosen to share the discovery
I
with
love
you.
that.
A new
Nice.
beginning. I
Interesting.
wish I could stay.
I don't want her to go, man.
You have this one life.
Why does
Choose
she have to go?
You have this one life.
Choose well.
Choose well.
Fuck me, man. I don't like this. So she traded her sentiency, like her conscience, for this awakening. So it's kind of like one life for many in a way. But I'm surprised she said yes. Probably she was so enlightened that she understood the severity of the situation and just accepted her fate. But I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that she's gone. You know, I hope she's not gone. I hope she's gonna come back at some point. Which, by the looks of it, it doesn't feel like that's gonna be the case. Nevertheless, you know, it was a bit sad, you know, but I really liked it. Genesis Part 3 Rebirth. Himiko, I am just loving these. I just have to say I'm loving these. I'm gonna react to more and more, and now it's just a matter of finding the time for them, you know what I mean? Let me have a look at the playlist. What I'm seeing here, you know, there's like 7 minutes, there's shorter ones, minute long, these that are like minute long and I think I'm gonna do react to 2, 3 together. I've been told that these, I think you said that these are in chronological order. So yeah, I am gonna watch probably all of them eventually. I do like what I'm saying, you know what I mean? And I appreciate you recommending. With that being said, guys, thanks very much, you know what I mean, for watching these videos with me. And like, share, subscribe if you like the content. I would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. It would motivate me to do more, you know what I mean? And I would say that's it. You know what I mean? I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.